That's not timed well. What a delivery. The ball swung in late. Batsman pushes hard and gets an edge. A streaky 4, that's raced to the boundary. Big push by the batsman. That's a low full toss. Costly over this. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Bowled, what a beauty. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 11. No timing on that shot whatsoever. A single to get off the mark. Could have played it better there. Batsman managed only 1. Runs in the over so far. That's clean bowled. This bat's contribution is 4. That's a ferocious outswinger. Run rate at this moment is roughly 5. He's gone for the big hit, but could manage only a top edge. Off the edge, yet it's flown for the boundary. Timing is not good. That's 4 more for the batsman. It's a solid push right out of the middle. That's a proper off-cutter. 8 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Inches away from the wicket. Current run rate is close to 7. Timed perfectly. There is a single to offer. It, but the timing isn't quite there. Oh, there it is. A stunning in-swing Yorker right on the money. Current run rate is around 6. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. Fielder does well, and no runs added to the total. Let's hit the handle of the bat. The batsman looks a bit rattled. That's a single. Couldn't time it properly. First half of the over has been good from the bowler. It's muscled. A slight misfield by the fielder. That's a boundary. An absolute peach of an off-cutter. No timing there. That's not too far from the fielder. Batsman scoring at a rate of approximately 6. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. It's a balanced field for this over. Looking for wickets, but there's some protection too. Batsman has pushed, but there's a nick. The result is 2. Goes for the cut. Batsman finds the boundary. Gentle touch from the batsman. Stunning in-swinger. The bowler has really got the ball talking. Struck the top part of the bat, nowhere near the sweet spot. Scoring rate is close to 7. That's bold. Batsman's score with this bat is 8. Batsman has mistimed the shot. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. He swung at the ball, but it's taken the inside edge. It's not a convincing shot from the batsman, but he will take it. That's a mistimed shot, not the connection he was looking for. That's a brilliant in-swinger. 1 run added to the tally. Batsman swings hard and gets a top edge. Current run rate is around 7. Great over for the batsman so far. Can he make it even better? That's a poor shot. He's not got his timing right on that one. Current run rate is close to 7. Terrific strike from the batsman. Plays it behind the square. That will be 4. That's a costly over. Bowler just couldn't find the right line and length. Cuts it. 1 run available there. Off the inside edge. Lucky that it didn't strike the stumps. He's edged that one, but it's gone for 4. Fortune favours the brave. Batsman ends up slicing thin air. 5 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Oh dear, he's played it onto his stumps. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 28. Batsman fails to connect. Off the mark with a run. That's an economical over. Good bowling. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Batsman slashed that ball. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Batsman has expertly played a cut shot. The result is a single. Gone. The batsman has dragged the ball back onto his stumps. That's magnificent. The ball just curved in beautifully. Mistimes the shot. Gets off the mark with a couple. That's not timed well. Batsman gets a single. Gentle knock by the batsman. That's 2 important runs added to the total. That's an interesting over. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. No timing on that shot whatsoever. Ball finds the fielder. What a shot. Has really connected that one. That goes all the way for 4. was pushed tamely by the batsman. Batsman trying to increase the momentum. At present, run rate is nearly 7. That's well struck. It's gone for 4. Changes to the fielding now, trying to contain the run flow. Could have played it better there. Two runs added to the scoreboard. An expensive over comes to an end. Momentum shifting towards the batsman. Timing is not good. Batsman collects a single. That's hit the splice of the bat, could not generate any power. Fails to run it past the fielder. Timed perfectly. That's a stunning off-cutter. Scoring rate is around 7. And that's a gentle push. That's a cracker of a leg cutter. 1 run added to the scoreboard. Smashes it. Ball runs away for 4. He's gone for it, but the timing isn't quite there. Has been a good over for both the teams. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. That's cut beautifully. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. That's a superb off-cutter. Scoring rate is close to 8. Oh, misses the wickets by inches. Batsman maintaining a run rate close to 7. Batsman has crisply cut it through the offside. Gets it away for 4. There's a field change. Fielders being moved around. Gets an inside edge on the push. Consecutive boundaries for the batsman. The bails are off. That was a fantastic delivery right through the gate. That's a magnificent in-swinging Yorker. This bat's contribution is 26. This is the replay of the previous ball. Look at the bowler and follow the ball. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Couldn't time it properly. A fielder is present there. Oh, he's dragged it on. The ball crashes into the stumps. Batsman's score with this bat is 13. Batsman goes for the shot, gets an edge. That's 4, off the mark in style. No timing there. Just out of the reach for the bowler. There's a stunning leg cutter. Batsman will collect 2. He's given that absolutely everything. That will be a boundary. The ball has struck the handle of the bat. That over has brought some excitement to the game. Right arm leg spinner from over the wicket. Batsman slashes hard and gets an edge. Can't get it past the fielder. Batsman swings hard and gets an edge. Spectacular. The ball has drifted in by a mile. up in the air. Finds the boundary and batsman is off the mark. That's a tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. Stopped by the fielder. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Current run rate is close to 8. Batsman has mistimed the shot. Bounces just in front of the keeper. Lucky escape for the batsman. There's an edge, but it's raced away to the boundary, 4 runs. Expensive over. Batsman looking to get ahead in the game. That's a mistimed shot, not the connection he was looking for. Batsman pockets a single. Goes for a mighty heave, but it's just an edge. Finds the fielder on this occasion. It was just a push from the batsman. First half of the over has been good from the bowler. Oh, misses the stumps by inches. And that's a ferocious in-swinger. That's a poor shot. He's not got his timing right on that one. Scoring rate is close to 8. Batsman fails to connect. Two runs added to the score. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team. Mistimes the shot. Straight to the fielder. Batsman swings hard and draws an edge. 1 run added to the score. Batsman whips it powerfully. Batsman will get a boundary. Batsman trying to increase the momentum. That's a gentle push from the batsman. Bowler fields it, no runs added. It's gone up. Just out of the reach for the fielder. That's a 4. In the air. Consecutive 4s for the batsman. That's a costly over. Bowler just power play 2 can have 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The ball has hit the handle. Could not judge the length properly there. There is a single to offer. It's played gently by the batsman. That was close to the bowler. A leg cutter of the highest order. 2 runs added to the total. Batsman gently taps the ball. Bowler seems to be struggling to contain the batsman. That's not timed well. Almost a catch for the bowler. It's gone through the fielder. Batsman earns a couple. That's a lightning knock. That's a boundary. No timing on that shot whatsoever. 2 runs added to the score keeps the scoreboard ticking. An expensive over comes to an end. Momentum shifting towards the batsman. Could have played it better there. Fielder stops this. Timing is not good. batsman smashed that ball. Batsman managed only 1. Runs in the over so far. Oh, what a delivery. Drifting in sharply. That's gone in the air. Almost a catch for the fielder. 3 dots in a row. Pressure has started to build. Timed perfectly. 4 dot balls in a row. The batsman is under serious pressure. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team. Just a soft touch right out of the middle of the bat. Fielder does well, and no runs added to the total. That's hit the top half of the bat. Couldn't judge the length. 30 runs and counting. Batsman should look to keep up the good work. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. Batsman finds the boundary. 6 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Really hit that hard. That's a classical outswinger. 1 run added to the tally. He's gone for it, but the timing isn't quite there. Current run rate is close to 8. Batsman pushes it gently, perfectly behind the ball. Expensive over. Batsman looking to get ahead in the game. Right arm leg spinner from over the wicket. Bowler gets a bit more protection with this defensive field. That's in the air. That's a heart-stopping moment for the batsman. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Couldn't time it properly. Not 2 for away from the glove. Added 2 to the tally. Straight to mid-off. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 26. Another wicket for the bowler, on a hat-trick now. No timing there. Ball finds the fielder. And he's absolutely smashed that one. The result is single and batsman is off the mark. That's an economical over. Good bowling. It's hit with tremendous power. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Batsman has mistimed the shot. That's a classical in-swinger. Fails to run it past the fielder. The batsman has skillfully guided the ball to the offside. 5 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Pushed at it, but it seems to have grazed the edge. He's got a thick edge on that, but it's flown past the fielders for a 4. What a lucky break. That's hit high on the bat. 1 run available there. He has thrown the kitchen sink at that one, but just managed an edge. That's an edge, but it's sped away to the fence. 4 runs to the batsman. That's a costly over. Bowler just couldn't find the right line and length. Weak push by the batsman. Batsman gets a couple. Swings ferociously but gets an inside edge. A fielder is present there. solid push right out of the middle. Great over for the batsman so far. Can he make it even better? It's a magnificent strike. That will be 4. Batsman smashes hard and gets an edge. Can't get it past the fielder. That's a mistimed shot, not the connection he was looking for. An expensive over comes to an end, momentum shifting towards the batsman. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. The bowler can hit the deck hard and extract bounce. Goes for a big hit, but it's just an edge. A lucky edge, that's a 4. A hard swing from, but it seems to have taken the inside edge. Stopped by the fielder. That's a poor shot. He's not got his timing right on that one. What a delivery. The ball swung in late. Gentle touch from the batsman. That goes all the way for 4. Gentle knock by the batsman. Fielder makes a fumble there. The result is a single. The batsman has swung, but there's an inside edge. Expensive over. Batsman looking to get ahead in the game. Left arm orthodox from over the wicket. That was pushed tamely by the batsman. Straight to the bowler. Attempts a powerful slog, but only edges it. Half century for the batsman. Superb innings so far. Time to raise the bat. Batsman fails to connect. Bowler has been in control in this over till now. Mistimes the shot. Scoring rate is close to 8. The ball is high up in the air. It's anyone's call. Batsman gets a single. The batsman's poor control is a clear sign that he needs to revisit the basics. Good take from the keeper. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 50. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team. This is the replay of the previous ball. Look at the bowler and follow the ball.